Beards and Brews! Beards and Brews! Have some coffee!
Good morning, Beardos. Dio with you. Welcome to Beards and Brews. Man, I'm in a daze this morning. I didn't sleep very well. I've got one dog that has got an ear infection, and another dog that we just found out had diabetes and liver disease, and he's been getting up at all hours to go pee, and it's been a nightmare. But I'm here. Good morning. Hey, Phil, Josh, good to see you guys. Welcome. And, I'll tell you, when you got dogs that are sick, you want to take care of them, the best you can. But sometimes I'll tell you, it's a lot, man. So what's everybody up to this morning? Delmer, good morning. There's a few things that have happened lately that I want to talk about today. Before we do get into anything serious, gonna give you the scent that I'm wearing today, because I'm gonna tell you, y'all are gonna want this. This is gonna come out a little bit later in October from Grindstone Grooming. This is Boomstick. This is absolutely a banger. And I've got that this morning mixed with Eldorado Cologne from Bones, Beard, and Body. Smelling like a man. Oh, thank you, Josh. Man, I'm hoping. Our female dog that's got the ear infection, she's a spaniel, so they're prone to ear infections, and we just have a constant stream of medicine for but the other dog, man, he's 17 years old. He's a little Dotson Italian Greyhound mix, and we got him when he was 4, and he has absolutely been my shadow for 13 years, and I'm just, all I can do is pray, you know. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you was this. Marcus Maury. Hey, good morning, matter of fact. Marcus Maury and I were talking, about this new Boston Scally 12th anniversary drop. And, I think it's one of the best looking hats they've come out with in a very long time. And I really wanted one, and, I just couldn't afford it. Just no way right now with the dogs and bills and stuff like that. Marcus Maury, my brother, he made it possible for me to get this beautiful cap and the pin set. And I just want to say that I can't thank you enough, brother. If you guys were able to get this, you're in for a treat, because this is a beautiful cap. That inside liner is absolutely dope. And the dust bag that it comes with is phenomenal. And I've got one of the pins on here right now. It's got a phonograph pin, but it also came with a bunch of pins. The pin set, of course, is separate, but it's got the underground. It's got a whiskey barrel with a tap, and it's got a martini glass. and I love martinis. So thank you again, Marcus. That is awesome. The antique look absolutely is sweet. It is. Thank you, Phil. Very nice cap, and I appreciate it. Uh, you know, they really, you know, the last couple of anniversaries have been really nice, but this one is just special. Um, let's see. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to tell you is, Marcus and I have also talked about beard conditioners in the past, and I've often stated that the one beard conditioner that I always use, the only one that I always use, is from Valor Hood. Uh, that has changed. I still use Valor Hood. I still think it's phenomenal. But dude, let me tell you something. I got this Bomb Drop Proton conditioner from Bomb Drop Body Care, and let me tell you something. This stuff absolutely works like a dream. If you get a chance to check out the Bomb Drop website, I highly suggest you do. They have over 70 cents. And this is the thing, they are small batch. Even though they have a lot of scents, they are small batch, and they make everything with care. And everything that I have had so far from Bomb Drop is absolute fire. So check them out. Uh, yeah, Marcus, dude, that Valor Hood stuff is absolutely killer. I love it. It's just I decided to try something else, and I've really become fond of Bomb Drop Body Care, and I rolled the dice, man, and their conditioner is absolutely top notch. I'll shoot you the link there, Marcus. Now I'm going to talk about some stuff that I absolutely feel needs to be talked about. You know, the beard community. Oh, the Pinhead collaboration. Let me tell you something, Domer. God, I would love to have that cap, but it's just not in the cards right now. Um, yeah, unfortunately, with the dogs being sick and everything, all of my spending is gonna have to be put on hold. Um, you know, but that cap, man, that Pinheads collaboration with Jason Wiggers is absolutely gorgeous. I've got one hat from Jason that he made custom for me that is beautiful. And I would love to have the Pinheads cap, but I just don't see it happening. Hope you can get one though, too, brother. Uh, now, this beard community is supposed to be about brotherhood and uh, supposed to be about uh, respect and you know support and treating each other as family. Um, for the most part, that's what it's about. And as a reviewer, I have to sit back and I have to look and watch everything that's going around me because there's a lot of little things in the background that happen. And there's a reviewer that was on YouTube. He went by Bearded, Brewed, and Tattooed. Now, this guy, I mean, he had been around for quite a while, had almost 800 followers, was pretty popular. Well, recently, he gave a review of an oil from Florida Boys. It was a cologne dupe. Now, in his video, he didn't say whether or not he had put it in the beard or not, but I'm sure he probably did. He just forgot to mention that because he was on a tangent about other things such as the labeling and not having a scent profile, which most companies, I don't know one company that puts a scent profile on a cologne dupe, but anyways, Bearded, Brewed, and Tattooed got crucified online for his review. He got absolutely lambasted, tarred and feathered, and do I think it was warranted? No, no. Bad reviews happen. If you are being honest in your reviews, bad reviews happen. Because let me tell you, folks, not everything is a fucking banger. That's for sure. This guy ended up deleting his YouTube channel because of the harassment. I've heard he's had threats, literal threats. This guy with a almost 800 subscriber following had to disengage his YouTube channel over one review that just happened to not be positive. Let me just say this, and I'll be very crystal clear. If you don't like a review, okay, watch it, yell, throw something at your computer screen, and then leave it be. Reviews are just opinions, and you know what they say about opinions. I've given bad reviews before, but nobody's ever attacked me for it, thankfully, because quite frankly, they don't want to do that. There seems to be little cliques and cults in the beard community, and it is absolutely unfathomable to me that one bad review is gonna start so much shit and make so many people angry and attack somebody for it. So if you're one of the ones that attack this guy or threaten this guy, let me tell you something, okay? And I will be very crystal clear on this. You're an asshole. That's all I got to say about that. Let's see. I'm having a hard time reading. Let's see. No, Sean's not fighting a hangover. Sean's at work. He'll be in a bit. Yeah, Delmer, that's it. People getting in their feelings. They got their favorite companies, and if you disparage them in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you're considered a dick, and they attack you for it. Josh says, I don't get that at all. Not everything is going to be for everyone. Absolutely. People got to learn to chill. His opinion is no more or less valid than mine or yours. He is entitled to his own thoughts. Absolutely 100%. Half of these reviewers on YouTube are either affiliates or ambassadors. And a lot of times they are reviewing things from companies that they're friends with the owner. They're an affiliate, they're an ambassador. And when that happens, you cannot, if you're giving a review for a company that you're an ambassador for, you cannot give a 100% honest review, in my opinion. because no ambassador or affiliate that is getting perks is going to say, oh, this oil, although I love this company, this smells like shit. They're not going to do that. You know, it was like, the floodgates opened uh, about a year and a half ago, and then all these beard reviewers popped up. And for the most part, most of them are absolutely, good reviewers. Some are absolutely fantastic, and some not so much. But it's opinion, man. That's all it is. It's. I get an oil. I put it in my beard. I wear it for a day or two. I come on. I tell you what my thoughts are. I tell you whether I think you should get it, but it's your decision whether or not you get it. Hell, it's your decision whether or not you watch my fucking channel. But it's an opinion. And I just think anybody who attacked this kid, uh, disparaged him online, and threatened him, I think they should be fucking ashamed of themselves. And you're an embarrassment to the bearded community. And I don't give a fuck who you are. Oh, let's see. Internet warriors, tough behind their keyboards. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like caps. I am a fan of certain companies, but sometimes they drop a cap in a color that I don't like. Doesn't mean I hate them or they suck. It's just not my style. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. I am a huge fan of Tim McMahon and Valhalla Beard and Body. I think Tim makes some of the absolute best products on the planet. But I'm going to tell you, if he put out a scent that was, uh, you know, very heavy with, uh, you know, all right, give you a good example. If it was very heavy with like a real heavy saffron or a real heavy blood orange, or it was really sickly sweet, I'm not going to enjoy that. I don't enjoy those types of scents. I love saffron, but it's got to be done in small doses. I like things sweet, but when it's diabetes sweet, no. Blood orange, not a fan. But the point is that if he's even if he sent me one for free and said, "Hey, brother, I want you to try this out and let me know what you think," I'd be honest with him and I'd be like, "Hey, man, this ain't for me." You know, it, it's a freaking opinion, man. Everyone, Delmer says, "Oh, Josh says, Delmer, 100% everyone is tough when they're not standing in front of you." That's a fact. That is a fact. I can't tell you how many internet trolls I've had come into my comment sections or whatever, and act all big and bad. Uh, and funny thing was I had somebody several years ago, back when I was in Bearded Brothers United. Um, just attacked me in my comment section on a post I made. Started calling me a fucking asshole and a douchebag and blah blah blah. And I went and looked at his profile. I was like, oh, you live about 20 minutes away from me. So I just very quickly commented, "Hey, man, I'm 20 minutes down the road. Why don't we meet at the Waffle House and we'll talk about it?" Next thing I know, this guy blocked me. And Yeah, that's the thing. Uh, you confront people and be like, "Hey, man, you want to fucking hash this out? We can do that." And these warriors, these keyboard warriors, they'll disappear because they're scared and they're gutless turds. Yeah, everyone's nose is different, man. Um, and yeah, Marcus, Valhalla's my number one. I mean, I agree with you. Now, on the subject of the community and douchebags and stuff like that, you know, here's the other thing. Lately, I've had a couple of people that blocked me or, uh, you know, were not so nice to me online in the beard community. Uh, Apparently, a couple of them have unblocked me, and I actually got a friend request from one of them. Uh, which I deleted because I'm not about the drama. This is the thing. These people that didn't like me before, and I wasn't even on their friends list before, but they'd see me in groups and that talk shit about me. Now they want to be my friend. Why is that? Why is that? Is that because now I've got a YouTube channel, and a couple of these people are owners? Who knows? But a lot of people in this bearded community in several groups need to stop being two-faced little bitches. You need to stop talking smack about people behind their back and then, uh, wanting to be all nice to their face. That ain't brotherhood. That's high school. Waffle House Throwdown. Hell yeah, Delmer. I've been in a few. Um, but to wrap up the negative bullshit, I love the bearded community and I think it's absolutely fantastic. And I think that people uh in it for the most part are good, just down to earth people. But there are some people in this community, and I hate to use this term because it's a woke term, but it's true. Some people are just freaking toxic. They poison the well, you know, and unfortunately, a lot of these people that are poisoning the well, these bad apples, are absolutely loved by everybody. And, that's shame that more people don't see some of these people for who they are. Not a big fan into sweet floral scents, but if it's your thing, well, rock it. Just not mine. I personally love that we are all different. If we were all the same, it would be boring. Absolutely. Tim, Tim Gauthier, my man, all starred that shiz last night. Hey, man, you haven't lived until you've been in a good Waffle House slobber knocker. Uh, the chocolate chip cookies, little shit, little shit in each group. Ah, there you go. You know, life's short. Don't be a dick. Um, so what has everybody got going on today? Anybody doing anything special this weekend? Uh, you know, uh, anything you got, any craft shows or you going to going to a movie or anything, let us know, man. Going to a parade. Ah, cool. Marcus. I haven't been to a parade. Jesus. I probably haven't been to a parade since I was 13 years old. Uh, I don't know if that's sad or not, but um, but also I'm not a huge nowadays. I'm not really big into crowds, so there's that. Um, yes. Oh, your nephew's in it. He plays soccer. Very cool. All right, Phil, you're making chili for the parents' birthdays. Watch 28 years later with the sun tonight. Awesome, man. Dude, happy birthday to your parents. And let me tell you something. Write down notes on that 28 day or that 28 years later, because I want to know how it was. And I want you to come on here next week and give us a review. Uh, I am in a motorcycle ministry planning on a hospital visit for a down brother. Josh, dude, that is awesome. As a well, are you really ever truly not a biker when you're a biker? But as a former biker, I don't ride anymore, unfortunately. And as the former member of a motorcycle club that I was a member of for years and retired from uh, motorcycle ministry and going, whether or not you're in a ministry or not, going to hospitals and doing charity work is absolutely important for the biker's soul. There's a Delmer says there's a goth coffee shop I want to check out. Fuck yes, dude. You're gonna have to take pictures and you're gonna have to give us a review on the goth coffee shop next weekend on Beards and Brews. I have never seen a goth coffee shop, but I bet you it's pretty fucking badass. Uh, let's see. Delmer said he thought 28 years later was good. Uh, well, you know what? Uh, I would love to hear a review of it. Uh, it's I don't have access right now to a lot of streaming where I can get the good movies. Um, but absolutely 28 years later looks like a banging film. Now I'll tell you when it comes to fall, which we are now 100% we have, forgive the pun, free falling into fall. Um everybody's all about the horror movies and all that. And let me tell you something. I'm weird. During Halloween, I don't necessarily want to see slasher films. I like slasher films. Love them. Think they're great. But I want to see more of the ethereal kind of mental mindfuck movies. I want to see classic horror movies. I want to see things that kind of bring me back to my youth. And eh, you know, I have no problem. My wife will tell you this. Uh, I have no problem. The week before Halloween, every night I will watch a classic horror movie, Phantom of the Opera, the original 1922 version, the original Frankenstein, uh, the creature from the Black Lagoon, one of my personal favorites. You know, uh, just the other day, I watched the original Nosferatu. That's the type of film I want to see during during the fall Halloween season. I'll watch a slasher film every once in a while, throw one in there, but it's not my big thing this time of year. Tulsa King started a new season. Well, I still got to check that out. Um, it, you know, I get so discombobulated with all the shows that are out and stuff. It's like, you know, the last show I really binge watched, and I went through literally all the seasons, uh, or the first four seasons I went through literally in about a week and a half, was Yellowstone. But, you know, Tulsa King looks good to me. I love gangster stuff. Goodfellas, one of the absolute best gangster movies ever freaking made. But I'll have to definitely check out Tulsa King. Um, Now, with fall here and, creepy season's going to be coming up. Uh, d- oh, Marcus, let me tell you something. I got to tell you, I started watching Peaky Blinders and I couldn't get through 3 episodes. It was so fucking boring. And I know everybody says, "Oh, you got to wait. You got to wait for season 2, season 3." I I ain't got the time, man. I ain't got the time to go through all that. Um, I just very hard to understand the dialogue because I'm not that smart. Um, I just couldn't. I just couldn't, man. I know people love it. I just couldn't. Vincent Price was excellent. Vincent Price was, quite frankly, uh, the man. Uh, and it's funny about Vincent Price. Everybody for years thought, oh, he was a Brit. He was born in the UK. No, he's from Wisconsin. You know, I mean, but he played it off well. Um, I'll tell you another actor that everybody thinks was British that isn't was Angus Scrimm. Angus Scrimm, who was the tall man in Phantasm and the doctor in I Sell the Dead. Uh, he was born in the Midwest. Some small town in Iowa or some shit. So, you never know. Uh, Now, uh, the other thing I love doing in fall uh, season is, hey Thad, what's up, brother? Uh, I I love to, as I always do. I always sit on my porch and drink my coffee and smoke my cigarettes and scroll. But during the fall, man, it's something special. Normally, I wake up between 4 and 5 a.m. During the fall, I'll make sure I wake up around 4 so I can get up, throw on a uh, hoodie, and come out here with a warm cup of coffee and just enjoy the cold weather. And there's nothing better, in my opinion. When I was riding motorcycles before my accident, my favorite time of year to ride was the fall. It just absolutely love the weather. Now here in Georgia, it doesn't get as cool as I'd like it to, but it gets cool enough to enjoy. Oh, dude, let me tell you something, Delmer. Christopher Lee, that man was a badass. Spoke, I believe, 9 different languages. He was a British spy and Nazi hunter during World War II. He has been an assassin. He was an assassin for MI6, or is it MI5 or MI6? Whatever it was, the British Secret Service. Actor, musician, was in a heavy metal band, played a heavy metal and put out an album. That guy, 100%, one of my heroes. No, Delmer, it's not going to get flannel weather in Texas for a while. Same here. You know, I mean, like next week, it's supposed to be the lows of around 55, 56, 57. I'll throw on a flannel in the morning while I have my coffee, but that's about it. We don't normally here in Georgia. We don't normally get real good flannel weather until the end of November. 9 times out of 10, flannel weather gets skipped in December because it warms up, and then January and February are the cold months here. Now, what are some of y'all's favorite fall activities? I mean, do y'all like going to haunted houses, hay rides? Do y'all just enjoy, kicking back with, with a good horror movie, bonfires, whatever? Let me know, because I always like getting an insight into what people enjoy and what kind of activities they like to do in different seasons. It's like in November, of course, the big one is Marcus, all of the above. Yeah, dude, you know what? Your arm's going to get better, and it's going to get better quick, and I think it'll be just in time. But I enjoy. Hey, Sean Madigan,
What's happening,
look at
guys?
here.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Same stuff, man. How about you?
Jack and Squat, and Jack just left town. We're just chatting and bullshitting about, fall stuff, things we like to do. We talked about, caps and flannels a little bit.
Right.
What you got?
Not much, man. Just at work, popping in real quick. Yeah, don't have a lot on the horror front, man. Actually, just Ballerina though, just
Real quick. Real quick. Your volume is real low. Kind of hard to hear you.
Is it better now?
A little bit. Go on.
I don't know. Hold on. Is it better now?
Yes.
All right. I think it's still hooked to the Bluetooth in the truck. But Ballerina, man, just dropped on Stars, so a lot of people. I'm looking forward to that, man. I didn't get a chance to see that in the movies and stuff. But if anybody follows John Wick, badass movies, man. So that one's up there. And with Norman Reedus in it, and obviously Keanu Reeves is in it too. But I don't think he's as big of a part. You know what I mean? So we got.
Cool. Yeah, I honestly haven't heard of that one yet.
Yeah, it's well. Do you watch the John Wick movies?
No, the Ballerina.
Yeah, but it's part of the John Wick movies. Have you watched the John Wicks?
I've watched a couple. I've watched the first two.
Okay. Yeah, the Ballerina is one of the things from there that they spun it off.
Yeah, so, but I didn't even know it was coming out.
Yeah, they didn't promote it like a John Wick. Like I didn't see too much about it either, man. Hey, good morning, Dahmer. Good morning, guys. Trunk or treats, hay rides, and just chilling with a good cup of coffee. Hell yeah, man. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Josh. Thanks, man. Hope everything's good with you too, brother. Marcus. Hey, what's going on, bro? Yeah. Other than that, man, the other thing I wanted to say too is if I could plug it real fast, but some of the people who ordered the shirts are starting to come in from this new design, and not new design. Well, there's a new design, but I mean new POD that I'm using for the store, man, and I'm digging it because everything will get printed in the same places by the same company. So if there's an issue, it won't be having to go with them, then with the printer, then with this and that. And this DTF is so much more crisp and clear, the images, than the DTG printing that the other one was using. So I'm excited about that. I got to order a couple for myself. air whistles or some shit. But hold on, I can't catch the break today, man. See if that helps. Sorry, guys. Is
Hey,
that
you're at work, man.
yeah? Is that still loud? I'll hop off, man. If that's like coming through real loud.
You're okay.
All right. But yeah, so I'm digging it, man, and hopefully anybody who ordered one, man, check it out. Share them, man. Let me see what they're looking like. Give me feedback. I want to know all about it. You know what I mean? So, and you know, so I'm definitely digging that. I think they're going to be so much better and so much easier because I had a lot of problems with the other one, man. So this one,
Now, was that pumpkin one that you just dropped, was that with the new company?
yeah,
Because let me tell you something, man. I need that shirt. That
yeah,
is
I
a good looking shirt. It is so crisp. And honestly, I think that's one of the best looking shirts you've put out.
yeah, I like that one, man, for Halloween. Now that's limited too, so but yeah, I saw a couple of the pictures come back. I'm like, man, it came out really crisp, really nice.
Well, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say this. I say it all the time. Is especially if you're in Bearded Scallywags, go support. Get you some merch. He's got some killer fall stuff. Get your wife a Witch Please shirt. Grab a mug. Support, because that's how Sean's able to keep content like this and Bearded Scallywag group on Facebook going. So I gave you the plug for you.
Yeah, thanks. But yeah, it definitely helps out with stuff, man, to get the shows better. And some people don't realize that even the apps alone to do the shows and the cuts and the clips and everything else, it's like 100 something a month. Even just that crap. But yeah, and what else was I gonna say? There was one other thing, man. I can't remember, but I don't want to hold you guys up.
You're not holding us up. We're just bullshitting.
Yeah, so yeah. Now fall wise, I just ordered so many good fall scents out, dude. But I'm really excited for the ones I just ordered from Flamin' Beard, man, the liquid butters. Now I'm trying the charcoal and the liquid butters. I haven't the plucky experience last night. Thanks, Tim. I swear I could always count on Tim. So, speaking of that, I did forget I did want to mention that I am expanding. There is going to be shirts for boys that say "Future Beard Bro," but I am going to include it in a 2X so Tim could get one for when he retires and can grow a beard. But there's going to be some like funny kid ones coming and stuff like that too. He's getting me back to breaking balls last night because I'm gonna make him one that says future beard bro for when he retires and grow that thing out. And then Joe's gonna be on us because he'll probably grow a beard better than us once he's finally out. Retired.
Look, I know Tim can grow a better beard than us just from his 5 o'clock shadow.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, this is crap compared to what he could do.
Right.
Now,
I'm sure. Now, Thad said charcoal liquid butter is bad. Now, I've done the charcoal, the oils. I haven't done the liquid butters yet, so I'm excited about that. But I ordered the Twisted Pumpkin. I had to get that, and then I ordered American Heroes, the truck driving one.
Highway Heroes.
Highway Heroes. I'm sorry. What did I say? What did
American Heroes.
Oh yeah, Highway Heroes. Yeah. All right, I'll redo the. But yeah, I'm excited. But that one, man, diesel, blackberry, all kinds of man. That looks great, man. That looks really great.
Yes, sir. Flaming has just been producing some of the best shit, and
rocking
the fall stuff. I'm sure is going to be 100% fire.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
And let me tell you something. If you get that charcoal liquid butter and you tell me that you don't like it, I will be 100% highly, completely surprised. I think you're going to love it.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think so too. I've been ordering mostly the regular blend for some reason, but no, I think so too. I can't wait to try that out, man. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, and then the oh, you know what? If you don't care, man, I'm gonna go on a little rant here real quick. So, because this just got me about pissed off, man. So, as reviewers, which I don't really consider myself a reviewer, really.
Let me stop you right there. I want your take on this because I went on a rant earlier. This is going to be good.
Oh, did you? Oh, all right. Oh, I didn't know you did. My bad. But as reviewers, which I don't even consider myself really a reviewer. I just show some love to companies. But sometimes there's going to be bad reviews, man. It just happens. I've given a couple myself. I try not to trash the company when I do it, but I definitely try not to. It happens, man. But I ain't going into details, names, anything like that. But when one reviewer did a bad review, and all of a sudden these ambassadors come flying out of the woodwork to crush this dude to the point where he had to get rid of his channel. Fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Fuck you. You know what? That and the whatever little down south mafia. Fuck you. Really. That's all I got to say. And if they don't like it, I don't give a fuck. But bully me. Fuck you. You know what I mean? If people got an opinion, they got a right to have an opinion. If you don't like it and you call yourself a reviewer or an ambassador or whatever else, and you can't take that, you're a pussy. That's all I gotta say about that. And I like I said, I ain't mentioning no names, but I shouldn't have even cursed like that. But you know what? That got me to the point when I found out that this guy had to get rid of his entire channel because of people just talking. You know what I mean? Come on, man. As the small batch beer world, we're better than that. So you know what I mean. So
absolutely.
Let's put our fucking wrestling championship belts away and act like grown men, please. So that's all I gotta say about that. I'm sure the ones
right on, man. And that's the thing here on Beards and Brews, man. You got to give your real opinions. If something is not sitting right with somebody, they need to air it out.
Right now on the flip, well, what some of them, in all fairness, though, what some was saying was that it might have been a hit job. Didn't like. Now, as a reviewer, if there's a company you have a thing with the owner, you have this, that, and the other thing, and you're purposely doing bad reviews, shame on you too. Fuck you too. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be either. You know what I mean? But if somebody's just giving their review and don't like a product, and these ambassadors come out swinging, come on, man, come on.
Look, I just recently reviewed a Fable oil because I had a shit ton of people asking me when I was going to review Fable, and I didn't want to do it. Look, I went on. I told everybody the scent smelled good out of the bottle, didn't last, and I probably wouldn't ever order again, but nobody attacked me over it. Right. Nobody, and if they did, I'd tear them a new asshole. But
yeah, and there shouldn't be any sort of attacking.
Bad reviews happen.
Right. And you got every right if you think if you're an owner, you think somebody did you wrong by a review and reaching out and saying something. But to have just people out of the woodwork, just just trying to sabotage somebody because of their bad review, you know what I mean? It hurts me the wrong way and tweaks me, and I think we're better as a whole, as a community than that, So some people need to grow up, I think.
Some people need a little testicular fortitude.
Yeah, yeah. Who was
that? Tim. Tim said, Sean is tough. I bully him every day, and he still hangs with me.
He does, man. The clean cut capo, he does, man. He blasts me. But no, me and him bust each other's balls, man. Tim's one of the most stand up dudes I know, man. He's but I still got to break his balls.
I've told Sean tons that if he didn't make fun of me and bust my balls, I'd think our friendship wasn't what it should be.
Right. Right.
You know, if you can't bust your buddy's balls, then you're not true friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Speaking of that, the other night, I think I had to call him about something with the group. I can't remember what it was, or say something. We ended up on the phone for like 2 hours, bullshitting. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. So, uh, but I don't want to keep holding you guys up, man. So I'll heard that Fable wasn't great. It's what a lot of people started with Fable, man, and moved on. I mean, I there's a lot of Fable hate. I don't personally hate them. I found other ones that I enjoy a little more at a small batch world personally, but I liked some of their scents, man. What was that one with the blueberry? Dr. Wolf, I think. Dr.
Yeah,
Wolf.
look. Let me say
Yeah,
this.
some of the ones.
Let me say this about Fable real quick, and then we'll get off that subject. Um, I used to be big into Fable. They had quite a few scents that I enjoyed, but I became disenchanted because of interactions with the owners and customer service. The product, it's a good product. It's not. It's basic, and it is, like Sean said, a starting point for a lot of people. Uh, they're not 100% terrible. There's worse shit on Amazon. Um, you, Dr. Wolf, like he said, that was probably the best scent they had. Blueberry tobacco, but
Yeah,
they
that was
put out some scents that were pretty good.
yeah. Some I
They've
love.
also put out some scents that absolutely smelled like dumpster juice.
All right.
So you take the good with the bad.
Yeah. To me, they were kind of like in between where I started off with like the Walmart type of shit. And then I went into like the Fables and Live Bearded, who I like Live Bearded too. But I just been so hooked with the ones in the groups, man, that I just haven't, just trying to throw my money behind the smaller guys and gals and
Right.
rolling with it. Shit, dropping phones. Oh, fuck, man. I'm a mess.
What happened
Goddamn
to your
blueberry
little
Jack
thing that you
Daniels.
ordered?
Huh?
What happened to your tripod car thing that you ordered?
Yeah, I didn't pull it out of the box yet, man. I gotta get that set up. I'm gonna set it up in my car, and yeah, it's supposed to be able to turn that bitch this way, that way, and all kinds of shit. So I got a whole lot more of angry car rant videos.
We need more of those.
Yeah, so
Let's see.
I think we just saw his
Phil
thing.
Gold says, I think we saw his thing.
Is my garage door open? No, nah, I'm good.
Uh,
But yeah,
you now real quick, I was showing the guys I'm gonna say this again because it was just so cool. Marcus Maury helped me get the anniversary,
oh nice.
and I gotta tell you, that's one of the best looking caps they put out in forever.
Sharp.
And also as far as caps, man, if y'all get a chance, that I know we mentioned it earlier before you came on, but if y'all get a chance and you have the funds, that Pinheads collab with Jason Wiggers and JMW caps is absolutely a beautiful cap, and you might want to think about getting it because it's very limited run.
Yeah, yeah. And speaking of caps too, for ones watching that aren't really flat capping or this, that, and the other thing, with this new system, I'm going to have quite a bit of different ball caps too with the designs on them. So I know sometimes myself, I go back and forth between ball caps and flat caps, but I'm going to have flex fit. I'm going to have truckers, fat brims, you name it. So with not every design, but like a handful of designs that I think will look good on the caps.
Well, and there's the thing. I've got a Scallywag's ball cap that absolutely love. You know, my biggest problem is that most ball caps uh, make me look like an idiot. The dad caps, not so much. They're a little more, snug
Yeah.
to the head.
Well, they're the low
But
profile. The dad cats are low profile, so they sit closer. You know what I mean? So
yeah, now I'm absolutely looking forward to some of the new caps that you got coming because I need some more caps that I can wear that aren't, you know, my good scallies. Uh,
yeah, and I'm excited.
not that yours are bad, but I don't like these. If it's really raining out or something, I'd rather slap on a ball cap. You know,
Right. Yeah. That and I was excited I can get flex fit caps now too because they're nice and comfortable. You know what I mean?
yeah, those are the best ones in my opinion.
Yeah, and they're mid profile. They're not tall. Like they're I think they'll be nice. So I'm working on putting a couple. Well, I did put the Demented gel on one, but I'm working on putting a couple of the designs or wording on them. I think I can even put something on the back, which I like because you know, I wear them backwards a lot of times on the ball caps. Scallies, no. Ball caps, yes. You know what I mean? So I like that. I can put like Scallywags across the back or something like that, and then the sign in the front. So I'm gonna play around with it.
Now,
So
what cap are you wearing today?
this is the Swisher. This is an Epoch 6 panel from Swisher.
I like
It's
that. That's
blue, blue
dope.
mesh. Yeah. One of my
Hell
favorites,
yeah.
but you can't get them anymore. So I bought this in this color and the black and white. He had like 4 different colors when he was doing it a couple years ago, but he hasn't been able to get them. But I tell you what, man, it's actually one of my favorite kind of go-to caps, man. And
I'm digging that
I'm not a
urban
big,
camo.
yeah, you guys know me. I'm not a big 6 panel guy, but these fit, nice. They don't look like little tops.
Hell yeah. Randy,
Good
good
morning,
morning.
Randy.
Huh?
I said good morning, Randy.
Ah, uh, Delmer, yeah, man, dude, everybody loves Swisher caps. If you don't, you got a problem. Uh, I've got probably 6 Swishers and I love every single one of them. Um, I haven't had a bad one yet.
Yeah, no, he makes great caps, man. Ones he makes and then some he sells, from secondhand. Not secondhand, but resells other brands. But his Gatsby line, man, I love it.
Oh yeah, man, dude, that Atlantic Gatsby that you sent me is my absolute favorite cap that I have.
Cap, man.
And I've got a couple of caps that are $100 caps. I'd rather wear that Gatsby because it's just so good. Let's see. I was talking to Todd last year about the Nevermore, but couldn't find the right fabric for it. So he just did the hollow, which turned out nice. Yeah, the hollow Gatsby, very nice cap. Um, thick. Uh, I've got one. I would only be able to wear it, maybe 1 month out of the year because it is so thick and it's so hot.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
um, you
Solid,
know,
man.
yeah,
I
hopefully,
keep it there.
hopefully he comes out with that Nevermore cap because that would be badass.
Yeah. But
You got anything else, brother?
no, I gotta hop off here, man. Get this back. Just unloaded and yeah, gonna head back. But I want to pop in, say hello, a little rant. And that's it.
Well, I'll tell you, we always like it when you come in here because you're a good injection of truth, justice, and angry guy. Um,
I'm trying to get away from the angry guy, but it just keeps pissing me off.
you will never get away from the angry guy.
Yeah.
Never.
I swear I tried, man. Even like that ambassador thing, I tried to stay out of that for a minute, man, because it was like, I'm not gonna throw my 2 cents.
Yeah, but dude, you're like ticked off Vic. You're the man when it comes to that shit. But dude, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. And go kick ass and have a great day and crush it.
All right, guys, have a great one. Much love to you all. Let's go, man. Keep crushing.
Much love, brother.
Much love.
All right, guys. Well, let me just tell you this. I appreciate everybody who popped in, everybody who said hello, everybody who commented and participated. Always good to see. And I've got my regulars here, which I love. You know, Delmer, Phil, Randy, Marcus, Josh. Just fun, and Tim's been in here the last couple of times. Absolutely enjoy it, and I hope each and every one of you has a fantastic Saturday and a badass and blessed weekend. And just remember, you freaking matter. Be good and be good at it.